So almost ready to go in Al Awal Park for this match. The run-in starts right here in the title race for the Roshin Saudi League. The final international break of the season is done and behind us. All focus now on the final 8 matches of the Saudi Pro League season. And those fans in yellow and blue can sense it just might be their year once again. And there's the man to mastermind it all, Jorge Jesus, who knows what it's of Cristiano Ronaldo after injury. And away we go. Port Majid Daran over on the far side. This is a bright start from the bottom of the table side, but a comfortable carry sends it away to the far side. The first attack of the match comes from the side at the bottom of the table, and the shot from Rakan Al-Talai is into the side netting.
That's good early intent from the away side. They will sit in that defensive shape, but they're already...
Key figure for them this season. Into Mane. Here's Ronaldo. First sighting of goal. Stays 0-0. It was Al Hamdan running through the middle.
Good, quick, swift, passing movement from Al Nassr, and that's what they're going to need. It's okay having all the possession, but without creating anything. I don't think he catches that.
Garib, rare start for him. Tidy looking ball up towards, here comes Mane. Ronaldo waits, Mane tries to send it across, and Catano comes away with it. One back by Angelo, not fair, and it just goes out of play, does it? Mane collects. They're all looking across towards the official on the near side, and the flag is raised. Rooney waits for some support to arrive. Al Hamdan waits in the penalty area. Garib's ball, Al Ghanam's opportunity to cross. Sting to
spread there.
Good chase here for Garib. Running there by Garib, the header from Al Hamdan. Opportunity, fashion attacking opportunity. Mohamed Al Akel up against Simakan. They were all just waiting for the flag to be raised, and finally it is. Now for Angelo, crafting the pass forward, but too much on it. With the only goal of the game, 18 minutes from the end. Here comes Brozovic, nice ball in towards Al Hatano, away to the far side, and here now is Daran. His way, and he does, and yellow shirts amassing in and around the box, and Ronaldo fires it goal for the first time tonight.
Super first touch.
Bit of pressure on Abdullah Al-Hossawi. Back with Brozovic. Good forward play by Angelo. This is Mane. Has he kept it in? Everyone looking across to the assistant. It's Al Najma's ball. Could look like to change. It's with Angelo, who's having a run and having some joy as well, and almost finding
where they're going to get 5-6 wins from.
Clear at the top of the table. Here's Abdul Rahman Al Garib trying to find Al Hamdan. Into Ronaldo, sharp control, looks for an opening, and asked a lot of him. Past Al Hossawi, and Angelo finds Ronaldo. Massive block there by Catano. Super defending from him, needed to be as well. It's Al Hamdan and Al Ghanam here on the near side in support, whipping it across, and Garib sends it flashing past the foot of the post.
They've looked better when they've got the ball in the wide areas. Brozovic realises that the over.
Solid defending from bottom of the table, Al Najma, and a wild shot coming in from Saad Al Nassr, who has never scored for Al Nassr.
And you can see why.
Up to this point, Abdul Rahman Garib now teasing, testing, trying to send it over, and Mane to win the ball back here, and a massive save made by Victor Braga as Angelo tries to keep the... Quite a few of the matches this season, but they've rarely looked like scoring very much, as Brozovic goes for what would have been his second goal of the season.
Lovely stroke.
It was Al Hamdan who headed it away, and Catano! Well, it wouldn't have counted. The flag has gone up on the far side, but Rare flurry of excitement there inside Al Nassr. Quite a notable mismatch here, top against bottom. Good defending by Mohamed Simakan at the expense of a corner there, under pressure from Mohamed Al Akel. Support arriving. Al Hamdan wants a free kick. Referee was very well placed, and the flag has gone up again on the near side. 14 goals in the last 4 matches they've scored before today. Al Hamdan trying to get on the end of that. Caetano is there,
and he would be top of the Golden Glove.
Here's Garib chasing. Will he get there? Yes, he will. Nicely done. Into Mane. Doesn't. Here's Mane now for Al Nassr. It looked like he'd lost control of the ball there for a moment, but then suddenly had a second opportunity. Bento committed, doesn't know whether to come or go. Here's a chance and a goal. Sensational. Rakin Al-Talai, bottom of the table. Al Nassr have done the unthinkable. They have taken the lead at top of the league, Al Nassr, and the stadium is stunned.
Wow. That wasn't expected this evening. That high line that we speak about was exposed because he stayed inside his own half. Al Akel, he does really well. It looks like he's lost possession, but he retains it to Cardoso, who in turn, he could have gone down under the challenger Simakan. Keeps his composure, and he puts a lovely ball across the edge of the box to Al-Talai.
Khalil. Here's Al-Ghanam, chance to tee it up, but he miscues it. And it bobbles harmlessly behind. I'm on the horizon. But we're heading into 7 additions. Simakan's delivery just a fraction too high and behind. Yellow shirts buzzing around the penalty area. Al-Ghanam sent it across and Ronaldo's denied. Superb defending, this time by Abdullah Al-Hawsawi. Whipping it in. And it's given us for Al Nassr to attack again and put more pressure on Bento's goal. But Brazilian, nicely done, bit of space. Mane tries to pick his spot and is denied by Victor Braga, the goalkeeper of Al Nassr. His team a free kick and Mane quick with it, and it goes Al-Ghanam right across the face of the goal. For VAR, who knows whether we'll have a bit more than 7 minutes of additional time at the end of this opening half. On the stroke of half-time, and Brozovic with a cross that's deep, and Al Hamdan's there. Deep in added time at the end of the opening half. At last the home crowd with something to cheer. And it's Abdullah Al Hamdan who scores his 4th goal for Al Nassr since arriving in the winter window. He's had a good week with a goal for Saudi Arabia on Wednesday. Right place, and Mane, this is electrifying, and it's absolutely wonderful. A goal into the top corner, out of the very top draw from a world-class player. And suddenly, in the blinking of an eye, everything has changed at Al Awal Park.
Well, they needed a way back into this game. They got the goal, and they smelt an opportunity, and it's Sadio Mane. He's been good in this first half. He's been direct, takes the deflection off Al Halil on the way through. But once he gets in the 18-yard box, he opens his body up. He aims for that far post. There's a big deflection off Al Halil on the way through. Takes it up and over the goalkeeper, but George Jesus and Al Nassr.
A lovely little slide rule pass. Cardoso! 2-2. Stunning start to the second half. A superb break by bottom of the table Al Nassr, who for the second time in this match find the back of Al Nassr's net, and there was much to enjoy about this passage of attacking play.
Oh, it was brilliant from the goalkeeper. Superb piece of distribution from the goalkeeper there, Victor Braga. It's a really well taken finish in the end from Cardoso. Good.
Al-Hawsawi. His defending has been very sturdy and competent so far in the game, Al-Hawsawi.
I think that goal was so important for Al Nassr. If Al Nassr were to get the next goal.
It's in the middle, and the Slovenian tries to set it up. The shot coming in from Vargas, comfortable for Bento. It's a little trot up towards the edge of the penalty area. Mane, Al-Hamdan, Mane going for the return against Al-Khalil. He's quite a handful, isn't he, Angelo? He's going to get a free kick there as well.
You said about him in the first half, but you can see that's
to be so. Ronaldo's looking to tee it up and whips it in, and they're going to have a penalty for handball. Or shirt pulling.
Clearly signalling with his arm, the referee. There's a vicious ball in from Cristiano.
Doesn't miss many, hasn't missed that one either. Cristiano Ronaldo helps himself once more from 12 yards. That familiar stride and corner flag celebration. A rueful shake of the head from Nestor El Maestro, who feels his team have been hard done by there. But the decision was penalty, and Ronaldo wasn't about to miss this opportunity.
It's such a confident penalty. We don't expect anything else, but it's so well struck. Hard, low, going away from the goalkeeper. It's a penalty technique that's been so successful in him over the years.
But here come Al Najma once more. Talehi whipping that one into the far post, and the header not far away from Nasser Al-Khalil. He's still carrying a threat here.
That's a great ball in. We talk so much about set plays, but it's all about the delivery and goals.
Can Al Najma come back once again? Well, maybe, but not from that torn ankle ligaments. Flick into the box there, claiming anything and everything, and they got a decision from the referee there. And Saad Al Nassr just a fraction too high, and then Sadio Mane, not a million miles away from scoring his second goal of the match.
Clever ball from Al Nassr. He just stands the ball up into an area where he knows that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be there. Just too high, the Portuguese striker. It was a clever ball into the ball.
Ronaldo dropping back and collecting and scoring, but the flag has gone up.
Is either on or off. Goal.
Goal given, no offside, it is 4-2. And Ronaldo at the double for Al Nassr. Back in the team and straight into his stride. Here it is again, let's have a little look. It's obviously quite a tight one.
I think it's Al-Khalil, maybe take your pick out of one of the three that plays him on side. But to Al-Bushal's credit, I said initially he may have gone early, that's why the assistant's flag went up. Times his run to
forward here on the near side. Samir Al-Nasri, far post. Number 5. Swept home by Sadio Mane, his second of the game. That's 10 goals in 2 matches against Al Najma for Al Nassr in recent weeks. 5 away, 5 at home, and for 24 hours at least a 6-point lead at the top of the Roshan Saudi League.
You feel for Al Najma, because that scoreline doesn't reflect the story of the game. They've been unpicked again. It's a substitute, Al Najdi. Does extremely well, very unselfish in that situation. He looked like he was shaping up to shoot, gets in a good position.